So, it's been a while. You know,
It has been a while.
Although YouTube feels like it's turned into like a fortnightly thing
Yeah.
instead of a weekly thing. And look, Ozzy was very, very sick, and my mum's still away in Australia, so it's one of those ones that's just a nightmare.
We still don't have any childcare.
Yeah. So look, I think.
Now, I am terribly sick.
Oh yeah, Megan caught it. Megan caught whatever Ozzy
I
has.
caught what Ozzy has, and it's horrendous.
You know what? I'm happy for a change.
And I
not being
can't
sick.
even take anything more paracetamol because I'm pregnant.
know, it's
I can't even take anything to help.
It's not. It's honestly that's got to be the worst part
That's
of
the
it.
worst thing. Like, oh, by the way, you're pregnant. You can't take fuck all. You're just gonna have to suffer with it, guys.
Deal with it. So yeah. Also, by the way, I should point out, documentary triggers. It is still thing. It is I worked some stuff out with the producers, and it'll be funded. It's all funded, so it is. We got enough to buy in the order. We just need to wait until the artwork's in. However, Termel's having a horrible time, our artist. I suppose when you hire third world artists, expect third world problems.
Well, yeah.
I also feel bad for the guy though.
I know.
He got.
I haven't stopped thinking about him, but like, it's not our place to say.
I suppose. Well, no, he's been kind of public about it, so he has. I mean, like, I'm not going to go into details about it, but yeah, armed with all.
Well, yeah.
Like, you know,
he lives in South Africa. Just imagine.
Yeah, just
There's going to be a lot of heavy breathing in this video.
I don't know. But yeah, look, that's the thing. It's already sorted. If you want to get a deck, I'm going to let people continue to back it until we take that order to the printers. So if it's something you're interested in, it's going to be a one-off print, and that's it. And also, we're recording this on the 26th, which is Tuesday.
So
it's only
a couple of days away from Thanksgiving, so we just want to wish all of our American viewers a happy Thanksgiving that's coming up.
Yeah.
But also, if you have a butterball turkey in your freezer, throw it out.
Yeah, you don't want that in the house.
No.
So,
I wonder, has anybody seen this?
So I can't really. We can't show any of the videos.
You can look up the videos yourself on Twitter. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Butterball facing Thanksgiving turkey boycott as disgusting sex abuse allegations resurface.
How does a company get away? There's no way a food manufacturer or food producer can get hit with something
I seen the video, and there was a guy fully
going
banging at a turkey, the turkey's like.
Now they do say apparently that's the reason why Muslims and stuff don't eat pigs. Apparently a lot of people believe is because boys were just up to no good.
Yeah.
And then we're molesting them, and that's why it's well, we can't eat that now.
Yeah.
Which
well,
you know. Okay, fair enough. I suppose, what do you expect from the Middle East? What do you expect from people there, right? Desert people, you can't trust them. Anyway,
gut-wrenching footage of Butterball slaughterhouse workers torturing and sexually abusing turkeys has sparked outrage just before Thanksgiving, as news of horrific acts resurface on social media.
You have to really focus on breathing.
Yeah. People for the ethical treatment of animals, PETA.
Is it PETA?
Yeah, PETA were the ones who put the undercover person and all in. Launched an undercover investigation into Butterball's Ozark, Arkansas location between April and July of 2006. An undisclosed investigator revealed the alleged atrocities he witnessed, including sexual assault against the birds, as workers shackled and slaughtered more than 50,000 turkeys each day, according to PETA. Well, the whole slaughtering them, this video, the whole slaughtering them, I get it. It's a slaughterhouse. I get it, but no need to sexually assault them, guys. They're already at the end of their life.
I mean,
no need to make it any harder on them.
As much as you know what?
No need to Conor McGregor them. Come on.
Don't get me wrong. I really do feel for cows and pigs and stuff. I do feel for them because I do feel like they're genuinely nice animals. But see, when it comes to chickens, I've got no sympathy for chickens. See, birds, I could actually grab them by. I could.
Well, I couldn't do that.
Well, I couldn't be doing what these people are doing. Honestly, if it came
could you grab a chicken by the neck and
I mean, if I was hungry,
alive and it was looking at you,
if I was hungry and
could you do it to a duck?
No, I wouldn't do it to a duck.
Exactly. Why would you do it to a chicken? Why would you
do
not
it to a seagull? No sweat, seagull. I wouldn't. I would actually take joy. I would actually genuinely take joy in maybe geese
Seagulls
as well.
Actually,
maybe geese are horrible wee things as well.
Geese are horrible.
Genuinely, they're just not nice animals.
Everybody has an experience of getting bit by a geese.
So are turkeys nice? Are turkeys like this? Do they deserve it?
Turkeys run after people and shit, and like wild turkeys. They're like,
Yeah.
have you not seen the videos of them running after people and like attacking people?
Well, they are pretty big, like.
They're aggressive as fuck.
Okay, well, let's keep going. So, what actually happened then?
In the shockingly graphic video, the investigator claimed he saw a Butterball employee shoving his fingers up a turkey's cocula, or vagina,
For fun.
for fun. Another worker allegedly humped a turkey while it was restrained. The investigator recalled another haunting scene when a worker was taunting another worker by holding a bird by the legs and jerking her back and forth.
Right, so the worst one that ever happened to me was whenever I was working in the hotel, they had lobsters in, and one of the chefs chased me about the kitchen with a lobster.
A live one?
No, yeah, it was two of them actually. He had one in each hand. He chased me about the kitchen with one. I mean, it was kind of funny at the time, like, you know. They just kind of do that slow, you know, that slow movement thing they do.
The second guy just grabbed the bird and punched her. Footage showed workers aggressively handling multiple turkeys, throwing, striking, and hanging them to death.
I mean, like, it is a slaughterhouse.
Yeah, but they were doing it in an unconventional way.
Yeah,
they were doing
they
it in
did.
inhumane ways. Like, they were hanging them, like,
Just for the
putting
balance.
rope around its neck and just hanging it up while it's alive.
I don't know. See, I don't know. I just don't have the mindset to be able to work in one of these places. I just couldn't.
I couldn't do it.
I don't get along. I love meat, and I would never change that.
I save a snail off a side off like a pavement.
I wouldn't go that far now. Yeah, you commit absolute spider holocaust on a daily basis, Megan.
Fuck spiders.
Mate, you know what? Actually, can we tell them about that story? But remember there was one day, like, this was in the summer. I went into the living room. No, me and Ozzy were sitting watching TV. And suddenly there was like 3 flies knocking about.
Did we not tell this story?
I don't think we have. It's been long enough that I think we could tell it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we have told this one.
I know, I don't think we have told it.
Right, so I was sitting in the living room, and there was just a couple of flies. I'm like, what's going
Like
on
just
here?
flies. And
Yeah,
like,
just like normal flies. So I got the Hoover out, and me and Ozzy were playing, and we were just
No,
sucking them up.
you didn't do anything at first. You were like,
going
okay,
on
flies. And then you heard a humming and you looked behind the curtain and there was like fucking 20 of them and you were like, what? The hell? So that's whenever you got the Hoover and you were like hoovering them up. Ozzy thought this was great crack.
Yeah, he thought it was great fun. So
But then you went and had like dinner or whatever, then you came back and there was more.
And the thing is, it wasn't like they
And he was
came out of the
trying-
Hoover.
I was in work.
I took the Hoover and left it out the front.
Yeah.
Just because, like,
In case they flew out or whatever.
Yeah, like, you know.
But
it's just
I
collect
was in work and you were trying to tell me, Megan, there's tons of flies in the living room. And I'm like, what? And I went, no, it's 1 or 2 or something. Because we would get flies now and again because of the cat's food.
Yeah.
But nothing like that.
No, that was next level, and I'm not even joking. So I said to Meg, I was like, you need to pick up some, like, spray.
Something on the way home. And I was like, right, I'll pick up the Raid stuff for the flies. And I came home and I set it in the kitchen. I forgot all about it. Me and you were watching something. And I seen a couple of flies in the corner around the living room light. And I went over and had a look, but up on the wall there must have been about 50 of them. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? This is like the plague. What is happening?
No, it was genuinely, like, I was like, what is going on? Like, is there a dead body somewhere?
But we started checking, like, the living room then to see if the cat's brought in, like, a bird or a mouse or something. Like, that would explain it.
Yeah.
So we were, like, checking everywhere and there was nothing, but the flies were contained in the living room. They stayed in the living room.
Yeah.
We were like, what is going on? So next minute, so I was like, right, I'll get the Raid. So I got the Raid and I started spraying it everywhere in the living room. And, like, the flies were coming out of fucking everywhere. I mean, there was hundreds, if not at least 1,000.
I've never seen so many flies.
And they were going mental. Like, they were, like, dive bombing us and shit, and, like, swarming us. And I was like, we need to get out,
So,
close
like,
the door.
we pretty much just sprayed the entire tin.
We sprayed the entire tin into the room and then just closed the door and left it.
Yeah.
For, like, overnight, I think it was.
Yeah, we just went
And we came down the next morning and the carnage.
it was just covered.
Like, our living room carpet is cream. It was black because it was just flies everywhere. And then, but it wasn't just flies, it was spiders.
Oh yeah, there was everything. It came out
and was just dead. So we hoovered it all up, and our conclusion was, because we found out where they were coming from.
Yeah.
They were coming from our chimney. So I think, like, a bird or something had fallen down our chimney.
Yeah, it has to
and
be.
had died. But that was the most insane thing.
So the only other one that I can think of
is our last house.
Oh yeah, well that also happened with the maggots, was it?
The maggots,
mate. It was something out of a horror movie.
It didn't help. I just took a joint.
Yeah.
This is before we had kids.
This was maybe 2019.
2018, 2019, something like that.
Yeah, I was definitely doing.
There's a reason why I moved, and that summer was really hot.
Yeah, it was.
And there's a reason why I moved the bins, like our trash cans, to the end of the garden then instead of the yard. Because I was like, I'm not doing that again. I just smoked a joint and I went outside, and I've ADHD. I can't cope with like
sensory stuff.
So I can't like socks and all that in the house. I'm just barefoot. And I walked outside to have a cigarette, and I was walking to the chair in the yard, and I was like, this feels weird.
Yeah, what's going on?
And I sat down in the chair and I looked down. The whole like concrete yard bit of our garden was moving.
It was just like,
and I was like, what?
It was late, like it must have been about maybe 11:30 or so.
11 or something at night, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I kind of looked closer and I went,
it's swarming.
It's
like
swarming?
moving.
What is that? But at this day, I was high as fuck, and I thought, no, mate, no. I was like, starting to go paranoid and shit. I was like, wait, what is this? Then I looked closer. Fucking maggots everywhere that came out of the food waste bin.
No, it wasn't. I think, because I looked into it at the time, so I think the day before I had like dumped a couple empty tins of beer down the sink, and our sink, the way it was connected, was like, apparently beer
attracts flies,
attracts them or something, and like I don't know what the fuck happened.
But I don't know.
That was the weirdest experience.
We never had them after that because, well, we moved the bins and stuff, but it was, and I called James down and I said, James, what the fuck is happening here?
There are two, like, that's the...
You were upstairs playing WoW, I think.
Yeah, I was playing classic WoW at the time, yeah.
And you came down and you were like, what in the fuck? And I said, James, I don't know, get the boiling water and salt.
Yeah, mate, that's the closest I've ever came to, like, genuinely plague.
Like that, no, that was like horror movie shit.
Yeah, it was. Although, actually, this just reminds me, actually. So, do you remember last summer, our next door neighbour, like, cut his head, like, not his twigs down, but, like, he, like, flattened them, and, like, there was, like, a load of, like, they were cut off.
Oh,
but,
there?
Like, yeah, you know, and the way they were cut off, but, like, he cut them, like, halfway down the twig, but they were still, like, 10 foot tall. So
yeah.
Because they're big twigs. And so, like, the big flat bits. But I remember there was one day, me and Ozzy, we were sitting watching, like, the birds and stuff out the window. Yeah. And then there was one I saw, it was just, like, a dead mouse.
No, it wasn't. It was a dead baby bird.
Was that what it was? It was just...
No, it was a dead mouse. It was a dead mouse.
It was a dead mouse? I was thinking there must be something from a bird of prey.
A dead mouse like just sitting on top of, like, a 10-foot cut-off, like, tree branch.
Yeah, just
sitting on top of it, like, and it was, like, mauled.
But I couldn't...
you can tell it was a mouse.
But I just couldn't
The only thing I can think of is, because it's very bushy around here, I'm thinking, like, is it an owl or something?
But I just couldn't imagine an owl not eating it.
I know.
Why would it catch it and
Why
not eat it?
would it just leave it?
And I was thinking, like, the cats, like, our cats are deadly. Like, they kill everything, so they bar fucking frogs. But,
bar Loki.
Yeah, look, he's just, I'm not even joking. He
brings in worms. That's his catch of the day. He brings in worms.
He brings in, like, worms. Like, honestly, Thor needs to just cut out. Like, I'm getting really sick of him bringing in, like, animals.
And not killing them.
That's a bit that annoys me with him.
Not killing them. Like, and then there's, like, mice and frogs running about the house because the fucking cat brings them in.
Oh my god, this was a couple of weeks ago, and there was a bird. It was like mangled. It looked like it was dead, so I went and got the shovel and brush, and I went over to it and turned it. It snapped its head around and looked at me,
and it started blinking its little face,
and it goes, and it like screamed at me. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought it was dead. I was like, well, what do I do? Did I just like get a kettlebell and drop it on it or something? And then that wasn't even the only one that day. There was a mouse.
There was a mouse that looked like it was dead, and he went to go sweep it up. Next minute, it started fucking barrel rolling away from him.
You know the way like kids like rolling down a hill?
Yeah,
like that's
what
the way,
it was
arms,
like.
Arms straight up, arms straight back. I was like, I scream. I gave it a baby bell, so I did.
Yeah.
Well, we swept it up and put it on the windowsill.
We put them both, the bird and the mouse, in the windowsill. I was like, just let them die in peace.
Yeah. Any fucking chance, like. But then, we kind of like left a baby all beside it.
It didn't. It was like fighting for its life, really.
Right. It was, sorry, guys. Like, back to the turkeys. So, then we're less than the turkeys. Footage from 2006. Okay, so okay, here we go. Nothing humane has ever happened in a slaughterhouse.
In a slaughterhouse, Amber Cavan, the vegan, something did it. One worker took a live bird and stomped on her head, crushing her skull until the head exploded, and then laughed and wiped the blood from his leg. He also threw birds against the concrete and punched others.
I've heard this actually before. I've heard people Like, there was one guy, I can't remember who it was. It was one of my brother's friends, and he's from down the countryside. And he said his uncle worked in like a slaughterhouse or something. And he said, yeah, apparently they would do that. Like, apparently they just like stab on their heads and stuff.
Why?
Apparently it is really common. I don't know why. Like,
I don't know how
why.
you could do that and like have the crush under your feet.
I don't know. It's not for me. Like, you know, but
over his 40-day tenure at the gruesome facility, the witness workers
would slam
birds into metal bars and violently break their backs and legs. The investigator reflected upon birds' eyeballs popping out, exposed spines, and ripped off limbs in the chilling video.
Yeah.
The workers at this plant were clearly not trained in animal welfare.
I don't think they are.
I don't think so. Some workers even bragged about their abuse, he asserted.
He's struggling.
Just days before Thanksgiving, the unflattering footage has caused social media users to wince in disgust, with some calling for a boycott. This breaks my heart, someone commented on a clip of a video posted on TikTok.
I mean, like all I'm saying is, it's like, see if you have like a butterball turkey in your house, and you know this is going on. I mean, like, I think you should put that in the bin.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that just, or like, I wouldn't even feed the dogs.
No, or else it'll be extra juicy.
Please don't. Right.
Another user chimed in, just bought a butterball turkey today and definitely returning it tomorrow first thing in the morning.
Yeah, if you can get your money back, definitely get your money back, because that's fucking wild. Although, is it only the one plant, this butterball?
The plant is in Ozark, in Arkansas, but I don't know, I think they might distribute
to everywhere, like in the US, or is it just Arkansas, or is it just like,
because it says it's one of the biggest, like,
chains?
Yeah.
That's called, I don't
distributors of turkey, especially around, like,
for us, our one's called Moy Park.
Yeah, Moy Park.
And one of my friends, he worked...
Unless you go to like a butcher's.
Yeah, he did like electrical installation. It was like an apprenticeship. He said it was like one of the worst experiences of his life.
Yeah.
January, he says, like, see, like, chicken nuggets, we can't look at them the same way after that.
Is that conky?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
One commenter wondered, why are people so horrible? I own turkeys and chickens and they're so sweet and lovely.
No, they're not. Maybe turkeys. I don't know. I've no experience with turkeys.
Another user declared, y'all better not eat no butterball turkeys this year, and called the company deranged. That made me physically ill. Another added, my parents bought butterball turkeys for Thanksgiving. I will not be able to eat it. Another video showed a woman on the way to return this butterball turkey after sexual assault allegation. Someone reacted, I swear I'm going to buy one and bury it and cry. It's so sad what those birds have gone through. I seen a video of a girl, like, it says comforting my butterball turkey, and she's like sitting hugging it and like stroking it because we've both been through the same thing. What the fuck? The responses we are seeing from people online is exactly what any animal advocate wants to see right before Thanksgiving. We're just seeing dozens and dozens of people swearing off turkey this year. She emphasizes that the idea that it is easier than ever to buy vegan alternatives.
Like, as much as, like, you know, like, if you want to be a vegan, that's
all
fine.
the rest is going to be about turning vegan anyway.
I don't care.
But, like,
so yeah, I just
think it's mad.
Yeah, I mean,
go down.
Oh, wow,
go down a wee bit to this blue bit. Stop. Go up. There. What's this? Slaughterhouse hired kids to clean head splitters and other hazardous gear in graveyard shifts in Virginia and Iowa, leaving 14-year-old mangled. What?
Yeah, apparently that's like a little thing, especially in America. Like, see the amount of, like, apparently America has actually got one of the biggest child labor populations.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently it's like really common for, like,
I've been working from 11. Was that child labor?
It depends on what. So the thing is, like, you know, that's a family business. I think family.
I was getting paid £2.10 an hour.
Again, it's family business, so, you know. But whereas these are like corporations.
Oh,
so,
right, okay.
You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I had one similar to that.
Do not move your chair, by the way.
Why? The
dog is literally right.
Why does he do this?
He is right beside your wheel.
Mate, he does this to me all the time. He comes up and instead of sitting,
Odie, can you get on the bed or something, please? Come on, get up.
Come on, good boy.
Before you get rolled over, come on.
It cracks me the way he does that. Like, honestly, it really annoys me.
There you go.
And you know, he's getting older. He's getting like really dopey and like
he is getting really dopey.
Like he tries to walk under your feet. I think his
fucking hearing's going, or else he's just selective hearing and he doesn't listen to me.
I think it's selective hearing.
I think it is.
I think it's extremely selective hearing. But you're a good wee thing, aren't you? Yeah. Right, anyway, like, enough of molesting turkeys and whatnot. Will we move on? Here, I saw this one and I thought this one was really funny. So let me go for this one first. So this is at Secular Talk on Twitter. Avid Joe Rogan enjoyer scientists a man who saw a YouTube video. Yes, you're all wrong. Okay, we'll listen to that. Let's see what else this guy posted. Can you read that out, Megan?
This is land by the Colorado-Kansas border from a plane. Pretty cool. I have no idea how or why it looks like this. I don't get it.
He doesn't understand that they're farms.
Oh, are they farms? He doesn't understand that?
No, he doesn't understand. He's like, mate, there's tons of these there. Like, there's tons of, like...
I have no idea. Has he never seen, like, a farm?
Yeah, like, I'm not even joking. See the amount of people that don't, like, see, especially, like, they just don't know. I'm telling you, it's mad.
Fly over Ireland. The whole thing's like that.
It's just farms. Like, all it is like hedge. Like, have you never, like, driven by any of them?
Do you not, like... Do people in America not drive by cows in the daily and sheep? I couldn't imagine not.
Yeah.
And, like, it's... Like, it's mandatory if you drive by a cow to say, oh, look, there's cows.
Yeah. I mean, you can't not.
Even though you see them, I see them every day of my life.
I know, but they're still fun to see, you know? But yeah, so there you go. This is the type of people that tell you to listen to the science, guys. I just thought it was funny. I thought that was great.
Well, I walked into a game store looking for some fun, but the deck I found nearly made me turn and run. Cards full of chaos, mayhem, and dismay, singing, hey, diddle, diddle, your game's going astray. It's a deck of many triggers, oh, it ain't for the faint of heart. Draw a card, lose your mind, watch your whole world fall apart. From gore to quirks to curses, it'll shake up your campaign. The deck of many triggers gonna drive you insane. Drew a card and suddenly I quadrupled in size. Now I'm huffing and I'm puffing, can barely open my eyes. My armor's busted open, my sword feels like a toothpick. This ain't nobody positive, it's just plain old mean trick. It's a deck of many triggers, oh, it ain't for the faint of heart. Draw a card, lose your mind, watch your whole world fall apart. Next thing you know, blood's just a memory. Health bars floating overhead like some video game theory. Can't bleed till you're indoors, then it's a horror show. Organ spilling, flesh appealing, that's how the game will go. Then suddenly facts don't matter anymore. Change your stats to fit your views, leave the GM sore. Shout fake news at every turn, feelings are what count. Check your privilege, bucko, as the tensions start to mount. It's a deck of many triggers, oh, it ain't for the faint of heart. Draw a card, lose your mind, watch your whole world fall apart. Now I can't touch no one, kept 6 feet away. Can't shake, can't high five on this cursed game day. And don't get me started on giving away all my loot, leaving me with empty pockets, no chance for pursuit. Some effects are so spicy they might clear out the room, talking about identity, privilege, and doom. But we're here to roll some dice and slay a dragon or two, not argue about real life, that ain't what we came to do. This deck's got more triggers than a gun show in Texas, stirring up more trouble than a tornado in Kansas. From PC culture to gore galore, it's one wild ride. Better buckle up, partners, and take it all in stride. So next time you're gaming and things seem too tame, just draw from this deck and watch your friends go insane. But remember, partner, when you're feeling triggered and sore, it's just a game after all, don't take it too serious, y'all. And things seem too tame, just draw from this deck and watch your friends go insane. But remember, partner, when you're feeling triggered and sore, it's just a game after all, don't take it too serious, y'all.
Oh, this is a good one, Megan. You ready for this one? This one, definitely, I only read the title, and I was like, this is going in. Whatever they call this woman.
HIV spread through sexism, racism, and homophobia.
Yep, that's it, Megan.
Yeah, okay, that's definitely how it's read.
Do you even want to jump into this one, or... I don't know. You know what? Let's do it. CNN. I love this sort of stuff. Who is this? Charles Theron, South Africa. Who is this woman?
She's an actress.
Oh, she's one from Mad Max. So she is, yeah, it's a woman from Mad Max. Right, anyway, so...
Born and raised in South Africa, where she grew up around HIV and experienced people dying from AIDS, now 40, she blames society, not the infection, for why the virus still persists.
I think, honestly, like, I'm just going to go far back to the chart and look at monkeypox and tap the chart. There we go, that's all I'm going to say. You know what, you guys need to actually check out, because I did that one for you know that one about the guy, we did that video on Gumroad about the guy who lived in San Francisco in like the early 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely check that one out. That one's actually, so it is.
Yeah.
You can download it from nickbeardy.co.uk. It is one of the worst videos we've ever done.
Yeah.
It's genuinely, it's so bad.
On Monday, Theron took the stage before 18,000 doctors, researchers, activists, policymakers and heads of state at the official opening of the 21st International AIDS Conference in Durban, South Africa, and used the opportunity to share some hard truth. We value some lives more than others, she said.
I mean,
UN Messenger piece.
I can't deny that. That is quite right.
Yeah. She acknowledged that something is terribly wrong when 2.1 million people continue to become affected with HIV in 2015, despite us having every tool to prevent the spread of HIV. Well,
you know, the thing is, like, you would honestly think that we could have actually wiped out things like syphilis and gonorrhea and chlamydia and, like, you see, any form of, like, a sexually transmitted disease. You would think that, like, you know, we are in a time period where it could be.
But a lot of people still believe in witch doctors and shit, you know, so you can't really fix what doesn't want to be fixed, you know what I mean?
I suppose.
So,
do you want to keep going with this, or do you want to, like, move on to something more fun?
She went on to voice something others might dare not. We value men more than women, straight love more than gay love, white skin more than black skin, and adults more than adolescents, she said as the audience applauded.
I would argue I'd be the opposite way around, adults to adolescents. Mm-hmm. Like, genuinely, like, let's be serious. Like, I that's gonna be fucking...
Right, next thing.
Yeah, boring. This one's fun. I saw this one, I thought, you know what, look, it's kind of, it's more of a meme. It doesn't really fit anywhere, but it's kind of what Terminal Online's all about. Do you remember this original meme?
No.
Right, so here we go. So this is the original meme. This generation was the first to release online. Google taught me how to be curious. Tumblr taught me inspired. YouTube taught me be myself. Vine taught me to laugh. DeviantArt taught me to aspire. Blogger taught me to reach out. Facebook taught me to make friends. Instagram taught me to share. Right, so like that's one of like the gayest memes you've ever seen in your entire life.
Okay.
So I really appreciated this one.
Okay. This generation was the first to be raised online. I developed an addiction to hardcore porn at the age of 12. Fuck. Due to an adolescence where my best friends were online, I have suffered from lack of legitimate face-to-face relationships and of trouble making eye contact and reading body language. I'm constantly comparing myself and the engagement I get on social media with other people I consider friends or associates, and I'm stressed about it constantly. I have felt increasingly disconnected with reality and feel separate with almost anything in the physical world, including my own form. The computer's ability to simulate all sorts of fantasies separate from the real world has caused me to identify strongly with anthropomorphic animals and fictional universes instead of what actually exists. And I wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah, I think you know what?
But you know, especially for the kids who like grew up.
I didn't get it. I got like that whenever in first year.
That's what I mean. I think it's worse for the kids who grew up and didn't have like a life without it.
Yeah.
Like we had to go through like a good chunk of like our childhood without it.
Yeah.
So we know how to like balance it. A lot of people don't.
I do think
at our age.
I do think it's absolute bullshit that we have to teach our fucking parents how to use a printer, and we also have to teach our kids how to use a printer.
Yeah. Why is that? Like you're constantly online.
I know. The thing is,
and you don't know how to use a printer.
It's because it's all apps and stuff. If it's not on an app, kids just don't know it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
Like it is. It's
Ozzy's going to know how to use a computer.
Yeah. Well,
and off.
Yeah, I'm not having it.
The amount of time, like our niece and nephew sit down and they look at the keyboard as if it's got.
I know they've got.
As if it's in Chinese, like honestly.
It may as well be in Chinese for them. Although you know what, Ozzy's actually genuinely took a little interest in video games recently.
Real interest.
Real interest, so he has. And like he turned to me the other day and was like, can we play games on your computer? And I was like, yeah, sure.
On your computer?
And he's never asked that before. I was like,
No.
well, sure, why not? Okay. So I was looking to see what I had, and I saw Diablo 4. They're doing like a free
Demo thing.
at the minute. And I was like, well, you know what? Sure, I'll download it and see what it's like. He absolutely loves Diablo.
Loves
Genuinely
it. He
loves
doesn't like it when you wear the helmet with the horns.
No, he doesn't. Like,
Scary.
so I was playing a barbarian, and he didn't like it. He said, too scary.
But he loved it, and then you were playing Worms with him,
Oh,
and
he
he
loves
thinks
worms.
it's the funniest thing.
Yeah, his favourite weapon is the old woman.
The granny.
Yeah, the granny, which is like the walking ball. He doesn't care for the super sheep at all.
I thought he would have loved the
I
super
thought the
sheep.
super sheep would have been like
Ozzy's tier.
Yeah, like I would have.
But yeah, he does really enjoy. I can't wait to have like, especially with this one being a boy, like all of us having like a computer and having like a gaming night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And us just wrecking them up.
Yeah, like-
and then you hear from the other room, Mom!
You know what? See, when I'm playing Worms, I do let Ozzy. I have to let Ozzy win almost at this point because like I feel kind of because he does get very sad. And the thing is, he's not actually really playing. Like he's just picking out the weapons and telling me what to do.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it for him because like it's just too much for him. But I think he would be able to play Diablo because it is just mouse.
No, he won't.
I think he could.
No, James, he's 3.
He needs a wee bit more time, but I think he'll get there.
Yeah.
I don't think we're that far away. Like you can do the Switch better than.
Well, we're getting that Mario Party Jamboree thing or whatever it is for Christmas. So we can all play.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So it'll be fun to see what he's like with that.
Yeah, hopefully, like it's just something. Try and get him, because his interest is there.
The interest is there, and
but
he just desperately wants to play it.
But
he just can't just yet. He's still just that wee bit too. I think within like the next year, whenever he turns like 4, I think he'll be like more than ready for it. Like,
well, the thing is, we say that he's terrible, but like he doesn't come last in Mario Kart.
No.
Which I think that says something.
Yeah,
like,
and he goes the wrong way most of the time, but he never comes last.
But he doesn't come last, so I'll give him that. Anyway, look, let's keep going. What else do we have? I got this one here as well. Another news article. This one's kind of old. I think people probably have seen it by now, but like I kind of felt like I have to have it in.
North Korean soldiers hooked on porn after getting internet access for the first time while helping Russia fight Ukraine.
Okay, I'm just putting it out here, like, see this whole thing.
Oh, my guys, I'm opening it up. I'm like, Mia Khalifa.
All it, like, see this whole thing with Ukraine and stuff. Like, it seems to be really kicking off at the minute. Like, really kicking off. It seems
they're
like
wanting to do it before Trump gets in. I think they're just doing it out of fucking spite at this stage.
They're trying to. It feels like they're trying to speed gun fucking Wally here, guys.
I think they're doing it out of fucking spite before he's actually like inaugurated.
Yeah, because
whatever it is, inaugurated.
Inaugurated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like France and Britain just seem to be like,
That's
let's
fucking
do
good.
it.
And then Germany's already getting their fucking air raid shelters and all sorted. It's like, what is happening, guys? Let's slow down a bit.
The only thing is, though, like, see when it comes to like Russia, it's like, oh yeah, 2-day operation, 2.5 years later, and having to ask for North Korea.
Yeah.
Like, see if you're asking for North Korea for help.
Like, you're desperate.
Yeah, like that's
At
my
this stage.
feeling. So part of me's worried, but the other part of me's like, I think we'll be just fine. But I kind of just want this war to be over. I would really appreciate it if we could just like dissect Russia, like genuinely, like see. I'm just so sick of this war and inflation. Can we not just like literally just loot the entire country?
Yeah.
And just take all their stuff and like sort out everything. Just can we get back to like the way things were? Like even just please give me 2018 economy again. Please,
Just
2019.
I just
please.
want to like be able to like
Go into a shop and not spend 30 quid.
Yeah, on like a bag of like simple household
I just don't
like
want...
staples.
And it feels like everything, no matter what you go into, it's like 30 quid, 34 quid, 40 quid. What?
I know, it's like, I only bought bread and milk.
I know what's going on here, guys.
And bananas have shot up in price, and eggs too.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. Anyway, look, we'll bang this out. So
Anyway.
hardened soldiers eat.
That's why I want to get my own chickens, to have my own eggs.
I would like that. So
Honestly, because eggs are really expensive at the minute, and plus chicken.
You do really want chickens.
Yeah, but then our cats are assholes.
Yeah, they would just bully them.
Yeah,
So
they
they would
would.
constantly.
Oh, am I reading this?
Yes,
Oh,
that's what I'm
shit.
waiting for.
North Korean military men who joined the war front in Ukraine on behalf of Russia have unfettered internet access for the first time, and may be using it to watch tons of pornography, according to reports that the Pentagon official was unable to confirm. Warriors from the Hermit Kingdom engaged in battle in Ukraine for the first time on Monday, but they purportedly
Importantly, yeah, that's a weird way of
that
putting
is, started fighting different demons before stepping onto any battlefield.
I mean, like, at the point, like, you know what? if you're North Korean, it's not exactly, you don't exactly get much in life, do you?
Exactly.
Let them have a simple
What do you think
pleasure.
they're searching? What would their search be?
Whatever the Russians show them. Mate, do you reckon the Russians...
Mate, they're going to be showing them some mad shit.
Do you reckon they're going to show them, like, the most, like, depraved thing ever?
Yeah.
Like, they're going to lap on, like, E-fucked. Like, here, work away at that, boys. That's what you'll love it.
Fuck. Though, so should we do E-fucked for Gumroad?
We did that not that long ago.
I know,
Do you wanna
but
do
it
that?
wasn't that. No, it was.
About 2 months ago?
No, it was longer than that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it might have actually been about 4.
It was at my early stages of pregnancy.
Yes,
and I'm
it was.
6 months pregnant now.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
Well, there's one that I've got in mind. So we could probably do that as well. Like, honestly, all I'm saying is, guys, you guys need to check out Gumroad. I'm telling you right now.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. It's genuinely is. For $7.50 a month, and you get access to absolutely everything. Genuinely, trust me, check it out. That's all I can say. Do you want to keep going with this one, or?
No, we know.
Yeah, we kind of get the
gist.
Right, you know what? Oh, right, I've got one. This is just gonna be news articles today. You ready for this one, Megan? This one's great.
Woman who performed Nazi salute at protests is unmasked as owner of 2 kosher cafes inside Jewish hospital.
Why would they do this?
Why would they do that?
Why would they do this? Like that's
A woman who was caught at a pro-Palestine demonstration giving the Nazi salute and making anti-Jewish threats has been unmasked as the owner of 2 kosher cafes inside the Jewish General Hospital, Montreal, Canada.
Molly.
Whoever, 39, was shockingly caught on camera giving the Sieg Heil towards pro-Israel counter-protesters at last Thursday's protest at her alma mater, Concordia University. She attempted to shield her identity with a
scarf things.
a traditional Palestinian scarf, as well as a medical mask and sunglasses, but was revealed as she taunted the opposing group.
The final solution.
She warned them in the video, the final solution is coming your way. The final solution. Do you know what the final solution is? Do you know what the final solution is?
Do you?
Do you? The final solution was the Nazi plan.
Okay. Was swiftly identified on social media
as one of the owners of the Second Cup Cafe franchises and 2 pavilions of the Jewish General Hospital. Both cafes are certified kosher according to the Jewish Community Council of Montreal. The cafe's overseeing company, Second Hand Cup Canada, confirmed that she was filmed making hateful remarks and gestures, and it has 0 tolerance for hate speech on Saturday. Just on Saturdays, or?
Wait, stop being so, like, anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's this about, man? Like, seriously? I don't even know where I want to go with this. This is just, yep, they're up to no good again. Oh, no. Oh, is this her here in the cafe? No. On the right. Oh, that is her there, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, in 2015.
Is she Palestinian?
She kind of has that bit of that look. But again,
Yeah, it could be Jewish as well.
Jews have that sort of look as well. And, like, if she owns a kosher cafe in a Jewish hospital, I think it's good. It's safe to say, there's no point checking the early life section on this one. You know what I mean? But why would she do such a thing?
Why would she?
I don't know. Like, honestly, I have no idea why someone would ever pretend to
Not
be
support genocide?
like I don't know why anyone would do that. That's very anti-Semitic sort of thing to do. Anyway, like, you know what? I think we're just going to finish up here, so we will. Is there anything worth talking about, Megan, really?
No.
No, well, I did an update video on Nick Beardy, so I did. So it kind of covers like a lot of the stuff that I kind of wanted to be meaning to talk about for a while. One of the biggest ones is, again, to this channel. We're probably Megan's gonna be stopping YouTube whenever this baby's here.
Yeah, more than
less.
likely.
It's more one of those ones.
It's just time.
It's more to do
I'll
with
be
time.
running. I find it hard enough with 1 child. Like, it's going to be harder with 2. So like, I'll just put my focus and what time that I have into Gumroad for the meantime.
And also it's because, like, again, the other stuff that I'm doing online that isn't public is doing very well at the minute, and it's starting to take off. So one of those ones, I kind of, especially with 2 kids, and I do have to, like, prioritize
money over fun.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, don't get me wrong, I get a lot more, like, fulfillment
enjoyment out of these.
Out of doing this sort of stuff than the other stuff. But when you're gonna have 2 kids, it's like,
I need money.
I'm sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to prioritize money over that. So yeah, it is what it is, pretty much. But we're gonna be continuing with
Gumroad
for
the foreseeable future.
So you still get Megan online, so you will, but it'll be behind the paywall.
You have to pay for me, boys.
Oh, and then maybe the odd video. But even then, probably not, because, like, again, I've kind of, like, took a little, like, I'm sure you guys have noticed, like, our upload schedule has
It's
completely...
all over the place.
It is. It's just whenever we have time to record, and you know that's really what it comes down to
Yeah.
at this moment in time.
It is. It's literally
because-
just whenever we have time.
And because it's just not the focus anymore at all, you know, we've
No.
just moved on to other things really. But I still want to continue to do it as long as I can within reason.
And then what people also need to remember is that so you do your stuff offline, like not on YouTube, like your
Yeah.
faceless stuff. Then you do YouTube, 2 YouTube channels, and Gumroad, and everything else on top of it. Your many projects that you have and all that.
Yeah, like
I do
March and stuff.
YouTube, Gumroad, and then on top of that, with you being a dad
Yeah,
and normal stuff in the house.
yeah.
And
so,
then I do YouTube, Gumroad. I also work.
like a normal job.
I'm a
You-
manager
you-
there, so I have to like manage staff and trying to find. At the minute, I'm in the midst of trying to find people to cover for maternity, and then
Hey,
fucking.
Do you even want to talk about your woman? Yes, like how much of a shit she was
She was
yesterday.
just so shit. James came and picked me up from work yesterday.
You could tell Meg
and
was in a fucking foul mood. Like,
I just told them to go home, and I burst out crying. I just couldn't cope with it.
yeah. So you had someone in for like a
trial day.
trial day, and you put her on the towel, and she really struggled. Like she,
I put her on the till, and she was like counting on her fingers and shit, and she had her phone out in her calculator, but I don't even think she knew how to work a calculator. And then I counted the till at the end of the night. We were £70 down
yeah,
because she was counting everything fucking wrong.
yeah.
I don't
Not
know.
ideal, not ideal, safe to say. But that's going to be your dad's problem soon enough anyway, you know, so...
I'm gonna be back to work after 2 weeks of having this baby. I know I am.
Yeah, you got that feeling where it's just... See, that's
I'm gonna have this baby, and I'm gonna be in work too.
See, that's
It's the same with Ozzy. I had Ozzy, and I was in work 2 weeks later.
you only ended up doing the odd cover, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you were back properly, but like you just covering.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like if someone was off or whatever, you showed up for like a day. Like it was only like one day every 2 weeks, 3
Yeah.
weeks. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like proper, but you know what I mean. But yeah, look, anyway, all that good shit. Thanks down below. You guys should probably check out Twitter because Megan, have you seen any of the stuff that's been up with Twitter?
No.
Massive.
I don't look.
You're missing out.
I don't go on the internet. You know why?
You go on TikTok.
No.
You do. You
I do go on TikTok, but like I look up
memes. You got the
stupid shit on TikTok, and then I play my little game, and that's
your little tower defense game.
my little tower defense game, and that is basically my life at the minute.
Yeah.
Because the world depresses me, and I don't want to get angry, so I have decided to step back, and that's me. Right now, okay.
Right, look, hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, links down below. You should definitely check out Twitter because everyone's mass exodus and all the gay boys are leaving pretty much, and they go into this like website like
It's
Butterfly
not
or
gonna
something. What?
It's not good.
Well, they tried that with whenever Elon bought over Thingy.
They tried it with Threads.
Yeah, no, Threads, and there was like Mastodon or something.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, we'll find out and see. But it's even better now because we're going to be doing this video with Garbo because Elon was talking about D&D with like Gygax and stuff. Because
Was it?
Yeah, he was commenting about it, so we kind of have to talk about it.
Oh.
But then apparently like, all the like biggest Sweet Jack, like
Oh, they all came out of the woodwork, didn't
all the big Sweet Jack like D&D channels and stuff were we're leaving now. So
Okay.
it's,
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
You're not
Yes.
going to be missed.
Anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, links down below. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Don't get
Don't get a butterball
Yeah.
turkey.